Next this evening, workers at West Country shoe giant Clarks have been protesting in street over what they describe as the company's controversial fire-and-rehire policy. It's more than a week since staff at the factory in Somerset went on strike over the proposed changes.
Well, Clarks has blamed the pandemic for a dramatic fall in revenue and says that the move has always been the very last resort. Adam Grierson reports.
Clarks is a name synonymous with street. The company was started here almost 200 years ago. In that time, of course, there have been a lot of changes in the way it's run, but it's the latest changes being put forward that the staff on this picket line are not happy with.
What's happened for some months, we've been in discussions about Clarks wanting to cut the pay of a high number of members, in effect by 166 pence an hour. We've not been able to resolve that, hence it's really left us no other option but to take strike action.
One of the main sticking points for these warehouse workers is the idea of fire and rehire. They say if they turn down the contract changes, they could be let go from the company and then rehired on the new terms.
I've worked in the Clarks warehouse as a warehouse worker for 34 years. This company was once one of the best companies around. Everybody wants to come here. Basically, they want to totally break our contracts. They're putting us on a thing called fire-rehire, which if we don't accept their contracts, they'll fire us. Some people will be under that pressure in a couple of weeks. We'll hopefully stay out and support them.
We'd be down on the bare minimum, and all these other people, they will not be taking any pay cuts. It's only us. You've got all these people in this company. Why pick on 130 people? We got 3 weeks to sign a contract. If we don't sign it, we effectively are out of a job. How is that right?
We've had to come out on strike because we've been left with no other option. The terms and conditions that they're trying to imply and put onto us are absolutely awful. Very insulting. Obviously, when we first heard about it, we had anger, we had hurt, everything else. People have been loyal to the company for so many years. And at the moment, even after helping them through the pandemic and everything else, this is how we're being treated.
Like many companies, Clarks says it's been hit badly by the pandemic and it doesn't take these decisions lightly. But what's clear is that many of those on the picket line are deeply unhappy with how they're being treated.
Well, Adam joins us from the picket line outside the warehouse. Adam, what has Clarks had to say about the situation there?
Well, they sent us a further statement earlier today. It reads, the proposals are part of a company-wide plan to secure future viability with a view to protecting over 4,000 jobs in the UK. This is about the future of the company and its sustainability, but it's also about fairness across those working in our distribution centre via the implementation of a single hourly rate of pay representing a pay rise for over half of the workforce. Nearly 30% of Westway employees have so far accepted the new terms and conditions, and we remain hopeful for a constructive conclusion in due course. Well, many of those here on the picket line are also hopeful that they will be able to sit back down with Clarks bosses, and as you can hear from the horns tooting here tonight, they certainly seem to have the support from many local people. But it doesn't look as though there's going to be any resolution anytime soon, but those here are very hopeful that it will be resolved shortly.
OK, Adam Street, thanks for that.